Okay, take number 100 zillion. Okay, I tried to film this video a bunch of times last night, but it just wasn't coming across in the way I wanted it to come across. To be honest with you, I wasn't really in a very good headspace last night, and every version of this story kind of went really emotional, and I felt like it was very dramatic, and yeah, it just didn't really come across the way I wanted it to. So, hello angels, welcome back to my channel. I love you guys so much. Thank you for clicking on this video today. This video is going to be very different to what I usually do, and I think the reason I had such a hard time at filming it last night and kind of getting across the message I wanted to relay in the video was because this is very scary for me. It's really not often, and I mean never, that I make myself fully vulnerable in the way I feel like I'm gonna make myself vulnerable in this video. You know, you guys come onto my channel, and what I hope you take away from my channel is that I am very happy and I'm a very positive person, and I like to crack jokes all the time, boo, you know, I like to scream boo from the top of my lungs a bazillion times in a video, and that is just generally me as a person. And when things go wrong in my life, I find it really hard to deal with because, to be honest with you, I just don't ever really let myself feel sad. Like, I would rather go a million miles an hour and have loads of different things going on in one time and kind of distract myself over really sort of like sit and wallow and let myself feel the sad emotions that sometimes I need to let myself feel. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about this, but I do feel like it's appropriate that I kind of touch on it because I know that a lot of you guys are very worried about me, and that is from my Instagram stories. And firstly, I just want to say a massive thank you for anybody that has sent either me or Connor a message over the last few days. Something very personal has happened. It's something that's been going on over the last few years, actually before I even started YouTube. And on Monday, some of you guys would have seen on my Instagram story that I was actually at a hospital. And on Monday, things just kind of came to a bit of a head with this thing that's been happening over the last few years. It's not about me, it's not personal. Well, it is personal to me, but it's not like me, if you know what I mean. Like, my health is fine, and I know that's what some of you guys were worried about. So, boo, you know, you don't have to worry about me, but I'm going to be around for a very long time. No, it's not really my story to tell, but it is something that is definitely gonna affect my life, and it has been affecting my life, but especially over the next couple of months, it's going to be something that is a lot more prominent than I have kind of been letting on since it started a few years ago. Maybe one day that is something I will open up about, but like I said, it's not really my story to tell, and it's not something that I kind of really want to get into right now. I promise you, when the day comes that I feel ready to open up about that and sort of what's been going on behind closed doors, then I definitely will. You guys know I'm very open book, and that's why I want to do this video, because I think, although I'm not going to be speaking about that situation, I do want to speak about my mental health and the way I have felt surrounding this situation, because to be completely honest with you, everybody, I felt very weird over the last few days. So today is Thursday, the day I'm actually uploading this video, and obviously Monday was when I had this awful news. Not to be extremely dramatic, but Monday was probably the worst day of my life, and in the days that followed, it was hard. I was crying a lot, and I'm an emotional person. I'll cry at anything, but when it comes to sad things, I know it sounds really like a weird sentence, but when it comes to like overly emotional things, it will take a lot for me to cry, especially in front of other people. I'll cry at like a dog, and I'll cry at like Connor writing me a love letter on Valentine's Day, but you know, if something really tragic happens, I won't burst into tears in front of a lot of people. The way I cope with things is that I kind of like, you know, shut myself away, and I deal with it privately, and then when I'm ready to come out to the world, I do. It's just the way I deal with things. And because of that fact, that I've been noticing that the emotions I've been feeling have been really overwhelming this week, and I've actually kind of been worrying myself a bit with these emotions, because like I said, it's not really something I allow myself to feel. So over the last couple of days, when I've been really letting myself feel these emotions, it's been very confusing for me, and obviously very upsetting, and I've just not been myself. Okay, I'm already going on to a tangent again. I didn't want that to happen. The point of this video is that I want to discuss the fact that I have not felt like I am mental healthing the right way over the last couple of days since I've had this life-changing news, and the fact that I don't feel like I've been mental healthing the right way. There is no way to mental health, you know, there is no right way to do it. Everybody has a different way of coping with things. And throughout my life, I feel as if I have been putting myself down about the way I cope with things that go wrong in my life. The way I personally cope with things is I literally shut myself away. I don't talk to the people that I should probably be talking to. I don't really like having massive conversations about it. So like, I don't know, say if we're all in a big room and people are talking about it, they'll kind of expect me to pipe up and chirp in, and I don't want to do that. The point I'm trying to make is that I know I've been making myself feel guilty about the way I cope with things when they go wrong, whenever that may be in my life, and that's not fair. And I know that I'm doing that to myself. Like, I am making myself feel guilty about the fact that I don't want to talk about it right now to other people. And I've had to have a bit of a reality check with myself, definitely, over the last few days, because I've been realising that I've been making myself feel guilty about the way I cope with things. I hope this is making sense. And that's just not right, and it's not fair. And I felt like it was my responsibility right now, about feeling these emotions, that I come on here and I put a video out saying that if you are going through something awful right now, or something that is affecting you emotionally and it's making you sad and it's making you angry, you are allowed to deal with those problems in your own way. And it's not okay for other people to try and make you feel wrong for coping with things in the way you cope with things. You may feel as if you're coming across selfish or like non-emotional, non-sympathetic to other people, but if that's your way of grieving or with dealing with things that are going on in your life, I'm here to tell you, girl, I've been there too, and your emotions and the way you deal with things are not wrong. They're right for you, no matter what anybody tells you. Let yourself feel sad. That's been something that has been affecting me for the last few days. I feel like I haven't been letting myself be sad, and the more I fight it, the more it ends up being worse. And don't beat yourself up for feeling like that, you know. At the same time, I think it's important to realise that things are going to get better. One of my favourite quotes that someone said to me a while ago when this stuff that is going on started to happen a few years ago was that God or the universe or spirit or whoever it is you believe in passes its hardest tests to its strongest soldiers. That has been a quote that's really stuck with me, and it's been one that has got me through a lot of sad times. I don't want to really like go out on like a corny emotional quote Pinterest spiel here, but something that comforts me when I feel sad and emotional is that I don't know the good days that are coming, you know, and that makes me feel really happy. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and it's important that we try to recognize that when times are tough. You're going to be a stronger person because of all of this, and I know that sounds like incredibly cliche, but when I look back at the person I was before any of this started to happen a few years ago, I was a very different person, and I wasn't so sure of myself, and I didn't know really what I valued in somebody and what I respected in somebody. And because of this awful situation that is going on, I know that it's going to make me a stronger person, somebody that I'm going to be proud of one day. I don't really want to sit here and be like, thank you for all the love and support, because I say that in every single video, but I just want you guys to know that I feel would be much more difficult for me to cope with if I didn't have you guys, because without even realizing, you guys inspire me every single day to be a better person. YouTube is somewhere that I've been able to meet really incredible, inspiring people, including so many of you, and it's definitely something that keeps me going. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for literally like every single comment, every single message. I didn't really want this to be a huge long rant, but I just want to remind you that if you're going through a tough time, I'm here for you, and things are going to get better. And I feel like I needed to say that to myself just as much as I did you guys. On Sunday we have a really happy, exciting announcement, and it's been something that we've been really looking forward to for a little while, and I'm so happy to finally be sharing it with you guys. So make sure you look out for Sunday's video. In conclusion to this, and just to sort of bring this to a close, because I don't feel like I will be talking about this kind of, you know, just in random vlogs and stuff, just please, oh my goodness, if you take one thing away from my videos, please let it be that just be kind to everybody, no matter if they have annoyed you or you don't think that they deserve your kindness. You have absolutely no idea what is going on in somebody's private life. If you can't be kind, just don't say anything at all. Do you know what I mean? Like my girl Cinderella says, have courage and be kind. And that's what I try to do every single day. But thank you for everything. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.